I'm Brandon Collins, this is Cursed Kitchen, and this is how you cook with mayonnaise without f***ing it up. All right guys, let's see what we have today.
What do you want me to
Ma,
do?
where's the seasoning, Ma?
What is she doing?
Last night, what are you talking about?
I think she's put mayonnaise all over this turkey, which is crazy.
That's the whitest thing I've ever seen.
It's mayonnaise! You
Shush, my
asshole.
eardrums.
I mean, I've heard the saying too many cooks spoil the pot, but there are no cooks in this kitchen at all.
You mayonnaise last night?
Mayonnaise is not a seasoning.
This is definitely white people
You
Thanksgiving.
seasoned it.
All right, well, enough dissing these people. I think I know what she's trying to achieve here. I'm gonna show you how to use mayonnaise to create a beautiful caramelization. What she's trying to do and horrendously f***ing up, I'm gonna show you how to do correctly. All right, so let's try and make some f***ing sense of what this woman did. Honestly, this is the best way to use mayonnaise in any form of cooking. Obviously, because mayonnaise contains egg or egg products, you shouldn't really fold it into anything hot because it will curdle. You can use it on steaks, but today we're gonna use it on a piece of fish. This is Branzino or loup de mer or sea bass, whatever you wanna call it. We're just gonna trim it up a little bit, take this belly piece off, trim all this down. And then what I wanna do, so I can get a really nice even cooking, I'm just gonna score the skin very, very lightly. This will allow heat to transfer from the pan into the actual flesh of the fish. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna season the flesh, just with a little salt, and we're gonna season the skin also, just with a little salt. And then we're gonna get our trusty mayonnaise, and we're gonna lightly brush the skin with mayonnaise. This again is gonna keep the fish moist. Doesn't really add any flavor.
Mayonnaise is not a seasoning.
But what it does is it helps us caramelize this fish. Get a non-stick pan, nice and warm. We're gonna add a little bit of grapeseed oil. Take our fish, and we're gonna lay it onto the pan, and we're gonna lay it away from us, like that, so you don't have anything splashing. When you add protein to heat, it always shrinks. So what we need to do is we need to push it down into the pan. Now, if you look down the sides here, you could start to see a beautiful caramelization down the sides. Using mayonnaise to help cook came from the Japanese. The Japanese, you know, they take everything f***ing seriously, but they really, really take their cooking seriously. This really beautiful caramelization, and that has come from just that little brushing of the mayonnaise. And what you want to do, like with any protein, we're going to allow it to rest. What I like to do is I like to rest meat 1/3 of the cook time. So if you've been cooking a steak for 9 minutes, rest it for 3. If you've been cooking a piece of fish for 4 minutes, rest it for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Here's for you f***ing TikTokers. I ain't no Sherlock Holmes, but I think she has probably seen this method on the Food Network, and she thinks you just brush it and away you go. It only really works when you're searing, pan searing. This is how you cook with mayonnaise without f***ing it up. Good. And on to the next one.